What's good, YouTubers? My name is Gib The Great. Welcome back to episode number 8 of our F1 2015 series. In the last episode, you guys, we went to Canada and we had a little bit of a problem as soon as we tried to overtake Hamilton by the Wall of Champions. We crashed out by the Wall of Champions and from then on our race went downhill. Seriously, guys, if you didn't check out the last episode, I recommend that you do, because it was a hard race for me, but nevertheless, it was still an exciting one until we had a bit of a puncture at the end, a bit of a problem at the end. So, if you guys are excited for this episode and you want to show some love for this episode along with the series, then please don't forget to leave a like button down below at the bottom of this video, because, you know, your support is greatly appreciated, and also subscribe if you haven't already. But let's have a look at the standings just to see where we're at. So, as you can see, at the end of the last race, I think Hamilton won the last race, so he's overtaken. So he's back in third, whereas we were in third before Canada. Vettel and Rosberg are still at the top, two Germans leading, and then obviously same old really. Bottas is behind me. Ricciardo separated into two Williams. Nasser's in the top 10 for Sauber. Maldonado's just below the top 10, and then everyone's sitting pretty with points apart from Ericsson, Button, Stevens, and Merry. But as we finish looking at the drivers' standings, I'm fairly certain that Mercedes are leading the constructors with us in second. So, you know, as we head into Austria, I'm very confident we're driving around Austria, because I do know the Red Bull Ring very well. What we're playing other races like racing games like Grid 2. Is there any other racing games I've played that Austria's the Red Bull Ring's been in? I don't actually think there has been, but nevertheless, I'm very confident we'll be driving around Red Bull Ring anyway.
Thanks for joining us on this Saturday afternoon, where qualifying is about to start here in Austria. So sit back and enjoy the afternoon session.
Thank you, Crofty. I'm sure I will do.
We don't need to push too hard in this session. We should have the pace to qualify easily.
Yeah, we should do. Alright, let's go on to the prime tyres, and then let's load up our setup around Spielberg.
Right, I'll get these changes made.
Hey, Jeff, let's actually go on a flying lap. Didn't mean to drive out. Alright, but let's see how fast we can go. Oh god. Right, let's put it to Rich. Oh god. Yeah, this is the first time, like in Canada, you guys, this is the first time I've actually tried a new setup around this track, so I'm a bit wobbly the first time round, and you guys know why, because I haven't driven with this kind of setup before. We're ready? Alright, so we better set a good lap time quickly then. The only problem is we're sat behind traffic. Alright, come on. Yeah, I do like this track, you guys. Austria is probably one of my favourite tracks, just because it's all like handling, and some of it's down to straight line speed, but there's not too many corners around this track. You know, it's a short lap time, but you know, this is probably one of my favourite tracks on the whole F1 calendar, so to speak. Some random reason, I don't know why, I just like it. Alright, let's use the DRS. 110.9. I think that should be good enough for us to go through.
Not a great qualifying session from Felipe Massa. He's been knocked out in Q1. A disaster for the Williams driver. He'll struggle to score points from there tomorrow.
Okay, what I'm worried about is how on earth did Mercedes get a 109.8 on intermediates? Like, how was that? How on earth? Like, I'm the only one who went on dry tyres. And yet I'm P5. Don't make any sense to me. But I'm glad that we went out when we did, otherwise we might have been in some serious trouble. because I don't think we would have got through on the intermediates or the wet compared to those lap times anyway. And speaking of which, it's raining. I think Jeff has put us on the... You've changed. Yep, you definitely changed. Right, yeah.
Taking the wet tyres in the current conditions?
Yeah, full wet tyres. Yeah, let's just go to track. I wonder how lap times are going to be affected now. I wonder. We may have to do a couple of laps here, just because I'm not sure how the car's going to feel and what lap times are going to be produced. Oh God. Yeah, this, I don't, the back end likes to say hello every now and again with this setup, especially around that final corner. Gone wide there. Not the qualifying I was hoping for. I was hoping for a dry qualifying, but you know, these things happen. I just want to know, like, what lap time everyone's producing, really. So, when I do this lap, I'm probably going to do one more lap and then go back into the garage and see what lap time everyone else is producing, just because I don't really want to retire from the session just yet. If you're an absolute moron with the throttle, you will spin it with this setup. But I'm quite controlled, thankfully. Jesus Christ, this is so slippery. 119.0. Right, let's do one more lap actually. I don't feel confident with that. I don't feel confident with that at all, so we may have to do a couple more laps. Yeah, Grosjean's just done a 118.5. Definitely gonna have to go faster. How's Hamilton done a 116.8? Yeah, we may be in a spot of bother here, you guys.
Sebastian's currently in P2.
Good for Sebastian. I'm in P5. Oh God. Track's so slippy. And when you're running a dry setup, it's not good. Okay, we're going in the pits apparently. Never mind the track, we're going back in the pits. Yeah, that car setup for the wet seems too difficult for me, so I might have to change setup and then see like if we can improve on that lap time of 119.0. So you guys may have a longer episode, thankfully. I actually need to open my drink. Tango. Oh God. Don't really want to hear myself. Alright, can we take control here, please? Vlogs. There we go. Alright, set up. We do need to change the setup. I think if we can. I hope we can.
Okay, with conditions as they are,
We can't.
you take a set of full wets.
Yeah, we can't change anything at all. Crap. Okay, let's go with 7 kilograms of fuel for now. And let's go out on a flying lap. Right, down the main straight. See what speed we can get up to. Around about 190 miles an hour. That's okay. Yeah, DRS is disabled, because it would be, because we're in the wet. I can't use that. I've overshot that way too much. Oh, Nelly. I won't say that's necessarily corner pitting like, but you know. Okay, we've improved.
The first two sectors were really good. You were weak through sector 3 though.
Right, so we're weak in sector 3, so we need to try and improve on that.
Fuel is marginal. We're close to using a load. Pit in within 2 laps.
Come on. This corner that I think I kind of screwed up on. If I get into 4th, I think I'm happy with 4th. Anything else is just, kind of a bit worrying for me. Oh, this is a good lap. 117.5. That was a really good lap from me.
Well, that's the end of qualifying 2, and it's Fernando Alonso who's the biggest loser in that session. He won't be featuring in Q3. A big blow for the Spaniard.
I suppose you could help me do co-op, but the problem is that there's no, like, main actual co-op in this, which is kind of a little bit shoddy, but I don't know, if I need to do a co-op season with someone in the future, I plan to. Alright, so raining. It doesn't actually look like that bad. I'm just gonna do a flying lap. Normally I would drive out, but I'm just gonna do a flying lap. And we're going out on the intermediates actually, so it's not as bad. We'll see what lap times we can put in here. Going to Rich. Well, that's helpful because qualifying's only 12 minutes long. Alright, so the track definitely feels a lot better because we're only out on intermediate tyres. It does seem to be drying up. Though I don't know if going on slicks just yet is a good idea. I don't know if going on slicks at all is a good idea, really. I have to see what everyone else is doing. What everyone else is running, even. I bet some of them are running slicks, and I'm just here on the intermediate tyres. It's like, yeah, I'm comfortable. Oh, I do like that kink back there. That kink is probably my favourite corner. 1:14.1. I'm gonna go for it again.
That was the fastest lap.
Because I'm the only driver out. Well, only driver who's done a good lap anyway.
On fuel, you'll need to return to the pits within the next couple of laps.
I know this, Jeff. I do know this. Alright, so I'm faster than Ricardo. Faster than Maldonado. Yeah, I think we set a pretty decent lap time. The RS has been enabled. That tells me people are running slicks, I think. I'm not sure. After this lap, I'm going to pit in and then see what everyone's doing. And then I might go into the slicks.
You've dropped to P2.
DRS has been enabled. I don't know, DRS has been enabled, so I'm going to do one more, because we didn't get the DRS back down the back straight, so I'm going to do one more lap, because we didn't have DRS, so let's see what lap times we can do if we do use DRS. Alright, so the brakes are cold, so we need to warm them up as well. Activate DRS. Brake hard there. Oh god. It's still slower somehow. It's because the tyres are worn out. Not sure. Oh, and that was a disastrous final corner. But we did a... we're getting closer. We're getting closer. So I'm going to return to garage. A little bit of a cheaty way, I know. Yeah, my favourite driver's button. Matty Sideburns, his favourite driver's is button too. It's good that you like Bottas. Bottas is a really good driver as well. Alright, so we're on the intermediates, and that's got 10% wear. What's everyone else doing? I don't know if they're on slicks or not. Yeah, they're on slicks. Is Hamilton on the slicks? By the looks of things, is... Right, I think I'm gonna go on the slicks. Bit of a drastic decision, but let's do it. Let's go on the slicks. Track seems to be dry, so let's do it. Go on the options. And let's go out on the flying lap. I know this, Jeff. I'm aware. The only problem is that it's still raining. Oh! Button's in the top 10! Haha! Good on you, Button. I forgot to recap who was in the actual, who got knocked out. I'm sorry about that, you guys. Right, we're on Rich. DRS is enabled. Right, Button, but I gotta overtake you. I didn't actually mean to compromise him then. But, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Activate DRS. Ease it round this corner. Brake hard into this corner. Go on the throttle now. Yeah, I feel much more confident on the option tyres now. Oh, the speeds. Speeds I can carry. Oh my god, Ricardo. 111.4. What can I do? 111.2, sorry. Or 109.7. Never mind. I thought I was going so much more slower than him. Might as well keep going. Why not? If I can just get the turbulent air along with the DRS from Grosjean, I should overtake him. This isn't a race, this is a qualifying situation, like that. I can't be held up by him. Let's go on the inside. Oh yeah, we're going so much faster. Speed! I reckon we got one more lap. Oh, I think I braked too early then. Jensen gets the top 3 somehow. I don't know how he will, but if he gets the top 3 somehow, I'll be in shock. Right, let's fly through these final corners. Okay, that's fair enough. Invalidated lap time. I deserve that. Warning, exceeded track limits. I am aware of this. Oh well, I think we got pole. Oopsie.
Kimi Raikkonen finishes the session with the fastest lap and pole for tomorrow's race. What a brilliant performance by the Finnish driver.
Yeah, Rosberg qualified on the intermediate tyres and he still beat Button. How? Come on, Button, get your head in the game, man. I'm not saying he's rubbish. I'm just saying he's got given a crap car. We qualified almost a full second ahead of Vettel. I just hope we can keep pole.
2 hours outside of Vienna is Spielberg, a spectacular circuit with dense forests and rolling hills as a backdrop. What a destination for today's race. Time to get ready for the Austrian Grand Prix. As we're now only moments away from the off, let's take a look at the grid order in which they'll start today's race.
So both my Russians actually got through to Q2, somehow. God knows how, but they did. Look at us, the 2 Ferraris out on the front. Okay, so it's a dry race, race strategy. We start on the options, put on the prime. Oh, we actually get to choose our starting tyre. Do I go with my normal strategy? I think I might, because everyone else it seems to be on the options. I mean, I could go start on the options, pit on prime, go into the pit around 8, 9, but that's when everyone else is going to pit. So if I start on the prime and pit for the options lap 10 and 11, if I get a good start, I'm going to do that. I might as well do that. Right. Oh god, we're getting surrounded already. Alright, good start. Alright, let's go to standard. No, let's go to lean. Because I'm seeing the gap back to me. I think we can preserve some fuel before then. Oh my god, why is the frame rate dropped all of a sudden? Yellow flag? I wonder what happened there. If you can get a good start while you're on the prime, and you start from my position, if you're in my position now when you're starting on the prime, then you're in a really good position for the rest of the race. Come on, frame rates, pick up please. You can't drive like this if you're being all rough and what have you. I need you to be smooth. Just like you were before, come on. Heavy rainfall. Oh, I messed up. I messed up. Because he's just told me, oh, we should see heavy rainfall in about 10 minutes, and I'm on the prime. Oh, God's sake. This is just like Canada all over again. It is. Just like Canada all over again. But this isn't necessarily bad. Because if I can see what tyre everyone else is on, as Hamilton tries to go up my outside, if I can see what tyres everyone else is on, I think we should be good. My god, Hamilton's right there. Can you not? Please and thank you. Don't want to let him go. I don't want to let him through. At the same time, he's too fast. Because he's on the options, and Vettel's trying to have a look as well. God damn it. Why won't these frame rates pick up? Right, okay. Yeah, I had to back off then, because otherwise I was going to crash into him, and I don't want to overtake him. As much as I need to, I don't want to. DRS has been enabled. Right, I'm not going to preserve as much fuel as I would normally do, because halfway through the race we use about a quarter of our load, so we don't really need to preserve fuel, I don't think. DRS is open. Try and get behind Vettel. What is that noise? You guys can't probably hear it, but I can. Like, it's coming from outside, so you definitely won't hear it. It's because you got some supersonic hearing. Heavy rainfall in about 10 minutes. Ugh, I wonder what we're gonna do. I wonder what we're gonna do. Oh god, really went wide then.
Sebastian's just put in the fastest lap of the race.
I'm not surprised. See now quickly he's catching up to Hamilton.
Okay, at this rate we'll finish with a little extra fuel, so you have some enhanced run faster engine mode for a bit.
Yeah, we'll be fine, because we preserve some fuel. If we need to run in mixed 3 for a while, we can do. I just want to stay ahead of Grosjean, that's all. Because I'll be happy with a podium. Like I said at the start of the season, my target was to finish 4th. And I'll be happy with a podium. Because then that means we're closing the gap. I wonder what place Rosberg's in. Because he's qualified 9th. He's probably still in like 6th or something. And he's probably behind Grosjean, who's behind me. Is he? I don't know, I can't tell. I think there's a Red Bull behind him. And I think the raindrops are starting to get... Yep, raindrops are here. I can see raindrops.
Hamilton has the lead.
I can see that.
Sebastian's lapping a second faster than you at the moment. 1 second.
Yeah, because he's on the options. I'm on the prime. I wish we could see like a weather report before the start of the race or something. Right, this is definitely going to be interesting. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Right. Yeah, the car feels nice. The car feels really nice. Although it won't feel nice for long once the, oh god.
The track is clear. Green flag.
Vettel got a problem. Looks like Vettel's got a problem. I think he's got an engine problem or something. Yeah, he's definitely got a problem.
That puts you into P2, second place.
Aw. His race is ruined.
The tyre situation is an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got right now.
Right. Jeff says stick what we got right now. But as the track gets worse...
Next round of stops, we're going to fit the Austrian tyre.
Yeah, we'll see how quickly that changes. He says slick should still be fine. We'll see how quickly that changes as the raindrops keep falling down. I reckon if we can manage the tyres, we can only have to do one pit stop. And then that means we can put on some inters, and then if we only do one stop, everyone else has to do two. And then I think we're good. We'll be a full pit stop ahead of him. At least that's what I'm aiming for anyway. It all sounds fine in my head, but obviously track conditions are a thing. If Hamilton keeps pulling out a gap, then it's going to be really hard to judge what to do. He keeps on pulling away.
To the car behind. We need to keep it clean so he doesn't get a chance to overtake.
Well, he's 3 seconds. He's practically 3 seconds behind me. He won't get a chance to overtake anyway because he's that far behind me. Yeah, water's a thing. Gonna have to brake a hell of a lot earlier in the next corners. What's our fuel load situation like? We're okay. Tyres are okay. Temperatures, they're doing good.
Okay, we definitely think the intermediates are the way to go now. We're seeing standing water on the track, and I don't see it drying out anytime soon.
Right, so when the pit stops do occur, we're gonna have to go on to the intermediates.
Okay, we think the effects of the tyre deg are going to kick in soon. We should be alright for the time being, but you will start to find it a bit more slippery out there.
Yep, I feel more slippery right now. So I'm gonna come in and go onto the. No. Tyres, intermediate. Oh, please don't tell me I just fitted the tyres on. Don't tell me I just fitted 4 wets on. Please be green, not blue. Please be green, not blue. Yes, green. Okay, good.
You'll be racing as you leave the pits.
Whew. I thought that was someone else then coming into the pits. Thank God.
To speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Yes, let's. Okay, so
Have now disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled.
that didn't go as to plan as I wanted it to, because Hamilton's still ahead of me. But if he has a bad race, definitely like that breaking point late. If he has a bad race, I think we should be good. If he can't get those intermediates working, we should be fine. Keep my focus, everyone's struggling. Nine seconds ahead of me. Cardo's practically 4 seconds behind me.
The tyre situation is an interesting one, but I think the right call is to stick with what we've got right now.
Yeah, stick with what we got right now. Thank God they told me that before. And I tell you what, if I hadn't seen Hamilton, a bit cheeky here, but if I hadn't seen Hamilton go into the pit using the map, I probably would have stayed out another lap. But, you know, this is a friendly season, this isn't like pro season or something.
Gap to
I don't feel like we get any power when we're coming up that corner, because we're in first gear. Right, okay. I'm gonna have a look and see what the weather update says in a minute.
You need to slow down before
Sorry.
corners. We don't want to get a penalty.
No.
These conditions don't look like they're shifting. We're predicting at least 20 minutes of heavy rainfall.
Right, so it's just pretty much stay on the intermediate tyres.
By about 3/10 each lap.
Oh great, Ricardo catching me. And if it gets worse, going to the wets. Which I think could be a thing. Going on to the full wets, because heavy rainfall, these conditions, doesn't bode well.
We've seen a couple of moments from other cars in the last lap or so. The intermediates are definitely starting to struggle. Might be time to move on to the full wets.
Yeah, Jeff's validated my point there. I don't know, I think we can stay on the intermediates for another lap or so. Depends what Hamilton does. If he pits, I'll pit. Just that kink is just difficult on the intermediates. Right, is he pitted? I think he's pitted actually. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go one more lap on the intermediate, and then I'm gonna go on the wet. Right, full wet.
Confirmed pit crew are ready. Wet tyres for your next stop.
See what we can do on full wets. I'm hoping I've made the decision, because the pit lane will be stacked. So I think I made the right call not to come in yet. Although it'll be interesting to see, like, when I come back out, if Ricardo's behind me or ahead of me, and by what distance. Yeah, that corner. This corner, I braked as exactly the same braking point as I did last time. But it's just the water. It's too much of it on the track. Hamilton just dropped it. I lost a second to Hamilton just then. So yeah, it's definitely time to come in for wets now. Where's a pit entry? There's a pit entry. God. Do my daily a little bit of rallycross. Alright. Right, we're on the full wets. Where's Ricardo?
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Right, I'm definitely ahead of Ricardo. Yeah, Ricardo's just coming around the first corner now. Oh, I'll tell you what, this dry setup's going to be fun on full wets.
Lane times are looking good. Matching race pace.
Yeah, we maintain the same gap to Ricardo, so I'm happy we stayed out for another full lap. Otherwise, I think we would have got boxed in by other pit crews and what have you. But I think Vettel's the only retirement in this race, because he had that engine problem, because we're down to 19 cars. Jesus, the rain's really coming down now. Not raining here, where I am. It's actually quite nice. Surprisingly. Being as it's the UK. United Kingdom. Oh god. Avoid apexes and white lines at all costs. Those will make you crash.
Approximately 50% of our initial fuel load remaining. 50% remaining.
Alright, because he's just told me that I can go up to the ridge because we're 75% through the race. Almost. Means we can pull up the gap out between us and Ricciardo and hopefully try and close this 17-second gap that Hamilton's got to us. Although I don't think that's happening anytime soon with that Mercedes-powered car. I'll be happy if we finish like this in second place. At least the frames are picked up now. Picked up ages ago. Forgot to mention that. God, it's that second to last corner that makes the car a bit uneasy. Did I still have fastest lap, I wonder? I don't think I did. I think Vettel did before he retired. Right, but we've got 5 laps left. Got a decent gap to Ricciardo. Surprisingly, I don't think me or Hamilton have lapped anyone yet. I wonder where the two Marishas are. They qualified 13th and 15th. Mind you, they're probably 19th and, well, 18th and 19th now.
Okay, we've lost over half of our initial fuel load now. We're down to 40% fuel.
40%? Yeah, I think we'll stay on Ridge, because he just told me that we were on 50% and now we're on 40%. And I just changed within a lap and a half. We lose 10% fuel in a lap and a half. I think we should be good to stay on Ridge.
Hamilton's losing around 5/10 to each lap.
We are catching him, not that it will make a difference because we are going to run out of laps, unless he has a problem. Tell you what, since dynamic weather happened in Spain, we've been getting a lot of dynamic weather recently. Like, aside from Monaco, where I crashed out, oopsie, you know, we have been getting a wet race every race from now on. Oh god, that means Britain's going to be awful, because the next race after this one is the UK. But we are gaining on Hamilton and losing time to Ricciardo. I mean, Ricciardo's losing time to... wait, no. We're creating a distance between us and Ricciardo, so that's good. I say we're catching Hamilton, we just dropped 5/10 from him. Oopsie. Oh, this corner. For God's sake, that kink in the way always gets me on the dirt. This second to last corner as well. I can see that, Jeff. What's our situation like? Yeah, we've got enough fuel, I think. Don't need to pit, tyres are okay, temperatures are okay. We're in a good position right now. We're in a really good position right now. by Emirates. Break around between the 50 and the 100 meter board. Go wide a little bit here, that's okay, so that means we can get a good run onto here. 2 laps remaining.
Looks like there's about 25% of fuel remaining in the car from our initial fuel load. That's 25% remaining.
Yeah, we got enough. I reckon I've managed, I reckon my fuel management this race has been good. Haven't used too much fuel, needed to conserve it when we need to. Yeah, we got 2nd place. Unless somehow, knock on wood, we get a puncher. Like the last race. My main concern is, where's Rosberg and where's the 2 Mauritius? Rosberg I'm asking about because of the championship, and the 2 Mauritius because I really want to know like where they are on track. Like, are they in the points or are they back in last place? I've gone a little bit. My vehicle was not happy with me through that corner then. I really wish I did start on the options now. Yeah, I know this Jeff, I'm definitely not going to catch him. I wish I did start on the options because then that means we would have created a bit of a gap between, more of a gap between Hamilton and Vettel before they overtook us. And then it means we wouldn't, A, we wouldn't have to run the prime, so we would have been a little bit faster. And B, if I'd known that we were going to have rain, I would have definitely gone on the options rather than starting on the prime. But, you know, I just wish we could see a weather forecast before we actually start the race. I think Hamilton's actually lapped someone. But I wonder who this car ahead of us is. Because, you know, that car that's ahead of us at the minute is definitely not Hamilton. By the time he's created between us and him. 18 seconds. Yeah, that's definitely not him. He's just crossed the flat. Oh, God's sake. Shut up, I didn't mean to cut the corner. Car was a bit angry at me, okay? But if we make our way around this final corner, we get a 2nd place from pole position. That's okay. Changing weather conditions always throws me off guard, but at least we actually managed to score points rather than last race in Canada. Oh, Rosberg was in 3rd. I wonder what happened to Ricciardo then. Did he get overtaken at the end? I knew you were going to say that joke. I was preventing myself from saying that joke that Jay normally does. But we did finish 2nd. I'm happy with that result. Hamilton finished 1st, as always. But hey, we got a podium.
Great drive from the world champion Lewis Hamilton. On days like today, he's just unbeatable in that Mercedes.
Oh, so Vettel actually finished 11th. He just had to pit again, I guess. So yeah, so Hamilton finished 3rd. I finished 2nd. Rosberg finished 3rd. I mean, Hamilton finished 1st, even not 3rd. Ricciardo finished 4th. Grosjean 5th. Bottas 6th. Your favourite driver finished in 6th. Hulkenberg is 7th, Sainz is 8th, Nasser and Massa in 9th and 10th. As I said, Vettel's in P11, Verstappen 12th, Perez 13th, Button 14th. Shame. Maldonado 15th, Fernando 16th, Ericsson 17th, Stevenson 18th, Marion 19th, and the retiree was actually Kvyat. So, I wonder what happened with his race. But as we look to the drivers' standings, Hamilton has actually overtaken Vettel, so, you know, the 2 Mercedes are actually being dominant in both drivers and constructors' championships. Ricciardo still separates the 2 Williams in 6th place. Nasser and Kvyat are still in the top 10 despite having a DNF that race. Sainz has overtaken Maldonado. Hulkenberg has promoted himself to 13th, and as I said, the 4 drivers who still don't have points, still don't have points. But as we take a look at the Constructors' Championships. Nothing's changed really in terms of positioning, and Mercedes are just extending their lead even more as we extend our lead over Williams, I think. But that's going to do it for the Austrian Grand Prix, you guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. It was a pretty good race from me from this start. As I didn't expect Vettel to slow down all of a sudden then, so that's why I got first then. This is quick race. This isn't necessarily championship or pro season. It's just like a custom season I made on this. It's just I did it in quick race just because I don't think in championship season or pro season you can change it so you have no practice, full qualifying and 25% race distance, because that's the settings I like to run. But anyway, you guys, that's going to do it for this race. So if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like down below, and if you're watching this live on Twitch, make sure you leave a follow. And yeah, so until we go to the UK, you guys, that's going to be it from me, and until next time, goodbye.